Vlogmas 9, baby. No messing about this morning. It's a Monday morning. I'll see you guys at the unit. We've got about 55 orders to pack there or thereabouts for eBay. Not the best weekend of sales, but nonetheless, a nice welcomed weekend. I'll see you guys in the unit where we're going to have an absolute jam-packed reselling day. Let's go. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the unit of units. So it looks like nothing gets listed. It looks like nothing gets done, but trust me, it does. But yeah, forget that behind us. Anyway, should we go and just crack on with the day? Should we see what's sold, what we're doing, see what today's all about, all that good stuff? Just checked our 90-day turnover and we are 4.5 grand off 190,000. I did say we were going to get it Friday, so fingers crossed we do. But we really need to sell some high-ticketed items to be able to achieve that, because 4.5 grand is still a hell of a lot of money. But fingers crossed we can do that. We sold 51 orders on eBay, which is a grand total of £1,684.62. Which isn't our best weekend by far, but it's certainly more than welcome. Like I said, 4.5 grand away from a £190,000 extended target. I would like to try and get that by Friday. But if I'm being honest, if we have weekends like we did this weekend during the week, it's going to be very, very tough. First things first, I don't actually want this set of Prismatic Evolution booster bundles because I'm not collecting that as a binder just as of yet. But maybe in the future. But I've sold these on Vinted. So yeah, let's get that packed. Just like that, it's packed and ready to go. What I will do is show you some sales that sold on the week. I'm not going to show you every single one of them because there's a lot of pre-packed stuff. And I'm fully aware that a fair few of you don't actually like just seeing empty boxes. But in the new year, if I do show empty boxes, I will make sure, well, not empty boxes, pre-packed boxes, I will make sure to put a screenshot of the sale so you guys know exactly what it is. But during Vlogmas, because we're doing a video every single day, it's very hard for me time-wise to get editing down, like really, really big editing stuff. So yeah, just bear with me on Vlogmas. It's fast-paced, quick-paced videos, bish, bash, bosh, very low editing, but hopefully still very enjoyable. That's why I'm going to show you the stuff that isn't pre-packed today. So we've got a pair of Free People sandals. Imagine selling sandals in Christmas. They sold for $22.99. In here we have a pair of D-squared trainers. Let me show you. They look something like that. They're a bit cool, to be fair with you. In original box, they sold for $40. I think we've got £10 into them and they took absolutely forever to sell. This is a very, very nice sale. I go on about it all the time. I probably speak about IKEA for the last 4 or 5 years. Ever since I started this channel, this is a sofa cover that sold for just under £100 for a sofa cover from IKEA. So like I say, if you ever find any IKEA stuff in the wild, be sure to pick it up. Nike offline thingy-mabobs. These are quite cool. They've got spare insoles. They look something like that. They sold for £65 all in. These two things are already pre-packed, so there's no point in showing you them. Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, shall we do a little bit of a giveaway? If you are watching this video and you've got this far so far, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below for your chance to win a £10 Amazon gift voucher, and I will do the draw probably on Friday's video. So make sure you do them 3 things to get yourself into today's giveaway. Like, comment, and subscribe. Here we have some lower end sales. We've got this guy from Ghostbusters, I believe. That sold for $12.95. Dungeon Keeper 2 sold for $24.95. A couple of SHG60s VHS-C cassettes sold for $12.95. An Olympus Trip 200 that sold quite nicely. I think it sold for like 30 quid. This Moamo Roku Wi-Fi box, brand new inside, sold for $24.95. So as you can see, a nice array of stuff. Oh, and yes, all of this pre-packed stuff as well sold. But like I said, we're not going to talk about that because I know you guys don't like it. But that TV there, a CRT TV with a VHS player, that sold for $149.99. An Amiga sold for over £225, and so on and so forth. So there's some really good value in our pre-pack stuff. I'm just fully aware that some of you guys don't actually like it when I show you the pre-pack stuff because you can't see what's inside due to time constraints when it comes to editing during Vlogmas. So I'm going to stay away from that, but I just want you to make sure you guys are aware that there's some good value sold over the weekend in the pre-pack stuff. Hey, the power of a multi-listing, ladies and gentlemen. We've had these for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months now, to be honest. $8.99. One sells. They both sell. Both sold this weekend. Had them for absolute age. Happy to see them go. Some 4 Blu-rays sold for $9.99, and a pair of Puma AMG Formula 1 team pair of trainers here. Quite fitting timing. I think they sold literally after the Grand Prix finished yesterday. Which reminds me, fantastic win from Lando Norris. I'm a Team McLaren fan, Lando fan, buzzing for that. Woohoo, let's go. Let me know in the comment section below, do any of you guys watch Formula 1? If so, which team do you support and which player do you support? Team Lando, Team McLaren? Get in. All right, some more sales. We've got some, Mega Blocks. We've got Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. Sold for $14.95 for the 3. We've got a old school Sony Walkman. Don't think that works. Still sold that for $34.95. We've got a jumper that we sold for, I think it was like 20 quid. Nice little North Face one there. We then also sold a Barber Linsdale quilted coat. This one is probably one of the worst models of Barber. Still got about 30 quid for that, so that's really, really nice. 2 of these Espers sold for the 1 buyer, which is really good. These 2 here, oh my days, probably need to replace that one in a minute. No, that's okay, I guess. I didn't mean to do that. That sold for $37.95. This camera Panasonic VHS movie thing, that sold for $34.99. Good to see the end of that because we've had that listed for a while as well. It seems to be a common thing in today's sales because we've sold a lot of random stuff that we've had for a long, long time. And that's more important than selling high value ticketed items because eBay, I think, favour shops that have very fresh, very current eBay listings. And when you have old stagnant listings like some of them, that's why it's super important to do your self-similars every single day. Then yeah, it does help boost your eBay store. So it's nice to see some of the older stuff go, and that is the power of sell similar. So get yourself into a routine of selling similar on 5, 6, 7, 8 items every single day, and trust me, they will start to sell. I'm going to leave Connor in charge of packing the remaining items. I've done about 35, so he's only got about 15 left to do because I need to go and order some stuff because we're running dangerously low on tape and dangerously low on Goo Gone. And we probably use them 2 items very, 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 very regularly, especially tape. This is where our good old friends at Amazon comes in clutch when you need things quick. Okay, Goo Gone. Ordered £9.99, 240 rolls of silent tape, 3 inches off kite. Ordered £224, delivered to the warehouse, completed. Next up, I think we're going to buy a couple more tape dispensers for the 3-inch tape because they are slightly different. They don't actually fit on your standard tape dispensers, so I need to order one of them. I think I can order a 2-pack for the same price as a 1-pack on Amazon, which is crazy. And I think I also need to order some brown paper. So Monday morning, not only are we absolutely smashing, picking and packing, we're actually diminishing our stock levels of packing materials. So now I need to order some brown paper for void fill, which could cost me, I think it's going to cost about £45 for 5 or 6 massive rolls, which is pretty good. Staples have a really good deal on at the moment. So hopefully they still do have that deal on. But yeah, money's flying out of their bank account, which is not good. So we need to recoup some of that by doing some listings. Well, it doesn't look like that deal is on anymore. Flip it out. Where am I going to get brown paper from now? With all that spending, we're going to start listing some of the car boot sale stuff that we got yesterday's video. Oh, I love these cards. These are from the Super Charizard Premium Collection. And can you see that swell that Charmander's got just above that tree? These are beautiful. Going to get these listed to £30. We sold our last set for £30 and they literally lasted a day, and it'd be nice to get some quick money quickly because we are only £4.5 off our £190,000 target. So we're going to prioritise this week on fast selling items, and Pokemon is very, very hot at the moment. Just got a few games in, a couple of Wii Sports, which will bundle up with Nintendo Wii's, and then we've got 3 Mario Karts. So that's nice. I think they're all going to get spun in the JFJ, if I'm being brutally honest, because some of them have got some minor scratches, but nothing too serious. But that's always nice to find. Let's switch the JFJ on. Let's get spinning. And just like that, so much better. I now need to do 3 Mario Karts and another Wii Sports, and we should be hey presto. And I think we might be able to get a couple more Wii Sports Wii bundles on now that we've got a couple more games. That is all 5 of them discs cleaned to perfection. We also got this dinosaur from the car boot sale in yesterday's video. This should be like an easy 40-50 quid, so I'm gonna get that listed today, and it should sell before Christmas. It's a perfect Christmas gift for any Jurassic World lovers out there. It's a bit of a big boy though, I'm not going to lie. It's huge, but huge items, huge profit. And this guy, a Brachiosaurus, is going to be listed for £50. We paid 15 yesterday at the car boot sale. Going to get it listed today for 50 quid. I just remembered, because it fits in one of our criteria when it comes to pre-packing, it's over £40. It means that I've got to pre-pack this geezer. I need to stop doing that because it's driving myself insane. How am I going to pack this thing? Jeez Louise. I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I buy stuff that big and then have to pack it, because I have no idea how to pack it. Guess that will do. That's my favourite part of the parcel. That's where his tail is, keeping it nice and safe in their box. But yeah, kind of looks like a I don't know, a Robot Wars. And that is going to live on Racking 6 until it sells, hopefully before Christmas, because that is a big parcel. Listing some GHDs, paid £2 from the car boot sale yesterday, got them listed for 30. International Sensible Soccer for the Amiga, gonna get that listed for 30. Next listing is a pair of UGG earmuffs, got that listed for £25 in its original box, which is always nice. Unfortunately, this PS4 Slim that me and Connor decided to try and test, as you can see, is really struggling to pick up the disc, and it doesn't even read anyway. But I think I know somebody that will pay £30 for broken PlayStation 4, so this might be a job for him. PS4 Pro is not working, it's just cutting out. As soon as you press the power button, it just goes like within like 2 seconds. So we're going to list that actually individually, because PS4 Pros are worth money, even spares and repairs. Huge tip here, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't get a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One to work, then you can always head over to Gamepad Tester, and you can test Guitar Heroes through the Gamepad Tester online. It's such a super handy tip. So just, yeah, bear that in mind if you've ever got any Guitar Heroes that you can't test because the consoles aren't working or whatever. Head over to hardwaretester.com/gamepad, and you'll be able to press some of these buttons and this will happen. So what you're looking for here is change of numbers. So I'm going to press B4 and you can see 1, B0, 1, etc, etc. So you press all your buttons, and if they respond, they work really nicely. And it can even do the strum, so you can see the movement on the strum. Axis 1, axis 1, -1, -1, and forward 1. Look at that, bosh. So I'm fully happy that this works, and I believe we do have an empty box for it as well, so we can get that listed today, skewed up, and hopefully sold before Christmas. But yeah, just a nice little top tip. hardwaretester.com/gamepad to be able to test your Guitar Heroes without an actual console. Hey, after the Guitar Hero, we're going to list this Cat Noir. I actually brought this from a local toy store for £4, and I actually can sell it on eBay for over £20. So a nice little retail arbitrage flip right here. We will pre-pack it because it is brand new. We like to keep our stuff as good condition as possible, especially if it's brand new. And one of the ways we can do that is pre-packing it. That way, once it sells, easy peasy lemon money. That's a nice little flip, that. £4 into about £20 to £22 after fees and postage. We'll take that. And just like that, it's pre-packed. Again, looking at sell-through rates, this should sell before Christmas. In fact, there was a couple of them that sold yesterday, so this could absolutely fly. fingers crossed it sells this week. Okay, we've had a few sales since this morning. We've sold a Kia Genuine lamp assembly fog kit that sold for £30. We then sold 2 Laura Ashley wallpapers. These do really well. Paid £1 each for these. They sold as a pair $29.90. And then a pair of Spurs sold for $9.95. Spurs as in the ones that you use for horsey stuff, not the football team. Just opened a return. Got this G-Tech Pro back and it's changed its mind. So we're just going to relist as is and get it relisted and hopefully resold very sharpish. Yeah, I can't see that hanging around too long. People always buying G-Tech like spare parts and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll get that re-wrapped up, re-skewed and hopefully sold very quickly. Here we have another £30 listing. I've listed the Charmander, Charmeleon and Charizard trio again. That is my last lot and that's going to live in box number 3 until they sell. I can't imagine they last too long because Pokemon at the moment is hot stuff. It's now 4 o'clock and we work 8 till 4 every single day, Monday to Friday. So we're going to call the working side of the vlog done, completed. I'm going to take these third-party Switch controllers home and I'm going to test them and then, yeah, see where the rest of the day takes us. Grind is still on, ladies and gentlemen. We have uploaded yesterday's video. So now I can treat myself to a little bit of Pokemon Shield on Nintendo Switch 2, right? Oh, go on then. Let's see if we can actually complete it today. To be honest, I think I completed Pokemon Let's Go Yellow this time last year as well. There must be something in the air when it comes to Christmas. I like to get the old Pokemon games out. Alrighty then, let's do this. We finally completed the game. I can sleep a very happy boy. Yeah, does that mean I'm the greatest Pokemon trainer of all time? I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end the video there. Remember to get yourself in the giveaway, an Amazon £10 gift voucher. Like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll pick one random lucky winner for the £10 Amazon gift voucher. But you have to do all 3 of them things to be considered and entered into the giveaway. I've been your boy Kieran, and I'll see you beautiful lot in tomorrow's Vlogmas. Have a fantastic day, evening, morning, night, whenever you are watching this, and I'll see you beautiful lot very soon. Bish, bash, flipping Christmas, bosh.